So, welcome to the second installment of my Ekaterinburg part of my blog. You can see here is the red line that I told you about on the first blog I did. This is leading me down to the river at the moment. This is Ulica Malsheva Street, one of the main arterial routes through the city centre, and there's a Vysotsky building which appeared in my first Ekaterinburg blog, named after the actor, poet, writer, singer and everything else, Vysotsky, and houses a museum which is quite interesting on floors 2 and 3. As I mentioned previously, this is the one by Dr. Scotch Pub. Oh look, there it is in English, Dr. Scotch Pub. Anyway, we're going down by the river just for this very quick video. I have actually been in Dr. Scotch quite some time ago with some friends, one Russian who is now living in London, having got married, and she was a student of my American colleague Sean, who is currently back in the States, but I believe now that he's married I believe he's off to St. Petersburg at some point, and a couple of others. But anyway, this is alongside the river. The river goes right the way through the city centre. Unfortunately, this is what I would call the backwater part, usually full of ducks. You can just about make them out on the other side of the bank. There's a nice park over on the other side. They've been rebuilding it, reconstructing for best part of a year. It's been closed. It's one of the favourite walks for my dog. Very pleasant through there. Hopefully it'll be open. Oh, it looks like, well, it's not open, but people break through the barriers anyway. And as you can see, it's quite a pleasant walk. All the pavements have been renewed, and this is an interesting restaurant that I haven't been to. If I can get to see the name of it here, it's called Port Stanley. There you go, Restaurant Port Stanley. No idea what the food offer is like, but I'm sure it's better than the stuff that you used to get on the Falkland Islands. But the reason I wanted to come around this way, they've yet to repaint the red line because they've repaved this area, and right the way along is because I happened to mention something about the Beatles. So follow the red line, and here we have the Beatles. There you go. Very popular in Russia. The other thing is the graffiti. Which is, I find, quite fascinating. All you need is love. And they've now made it wheelchair friendly there. It never was before. And pushchair friendly, and of course bicycle friendly. Benches everywhere, and flowers have been planted. And as you can see, it's a rather warm summer's day, and people are out. Plenty of benches, plenty of places to sit down. Shame that they weren't here throughout the summer, because I haven't been walking this way for some time. The red line is down there, which makes me think that this up here is a relatively new pathway. But one of the unique statues, Ekaterinburg has got hundreds of statues, is down here. I'm hoping to get there before the 5 minutes is up on the video, because I know that people will have a low attention span when it comes to videos. Usually I let a fella off the lead up there. He runs in and around the trees. He quite likes it. Grassy bank. And you can see here, all this is new development. They were building this, well, still building it, but they started this I think shortly after I arrived in the city. I'm guessing they're going to be very expensive flats. Over in the distance there you can see the dome for the circus, the cirque, and there used to be a television tower in the distance there, which was a focal point that you couldn't get lost in the city centre. All you had to do was look for the TV tower and you would end up at Cirque, which is again one of the main thoroughfares. But this is what I wanted to show you. The computer keypad. All done as a statue. There you go. Well, I find it interesting. There used to be steps here, but with the new flats and the new restaurant and the new buildings, they've now grassed the area, turfed it. That's interesting, I need some turf. And put in a flower bed. So that's the first part of my video. There will be another one when I go down that one, maybe when I have my dog with me. So ready for the next one.